hot mess this morning. Don't worry about it. It is what it is. But I'm not worried about it, so you shouldn't be worried about it. I am. I'm on fire today. I am. I'm sorry, my voice is hoarse. I've had a long weekend, a fantastic weekend, and a weekend that is what caused my title today. How to stop living a small life. Are you living a small life? I just want to tell you, I can't share too much, but I just want to tell you about my weekend. And then I'm going to tell you how to stop living a small life. Okay. So this weekend, Michael and I went out of town and we spent the weekend with my mentor, some friends of mine that also share Martha as their mentor. That's Martha Krejci. Love you, Martha. Love you, love you, love you. Um, we got to spend time, and I mean good quality time with all of these people. We also heard from people who challenged us. People, and they were simply sharing their stories, they were sharing their heart. I was absolutely blown away by some of the things I heard, some of the things I was challenged with, and you will hear a lot pouring out from me um, from this. And I can't tell who I see Facebook um, user. Just come let me know later who it is. It's just not telling me who's on here. But anyway, let me just tell you, I was challenged so much this weekend. And one of the things that I saw is that I've been living small. I have set goals, I've had dreams, I have met many goals this past year, but I'm still living way too small. And I'm done. I'm done with it. I'm not living small any longer. What about you? Do you want to live a life that's just larger than anything you can imagine? And I'm not talking about your bank account. Come on, that's just, hey, Lori, good. I'm so glad you're on. I am not talking about your bank account. No, this has nothing to do with your bank account. This has to do with your life. How do you live larger? I'm going to give you 5 tips today to tell you how to live a larger life. Okay, the first one is discover your purpose. That's the most important thing. You don't know your purpose, you want to learn your purpose, join me in my group, the Unstoppable Woman Challenge. It is listed um, in the description of this video. You can join me there. I have free training on how to find your purpose. I have free training on how to set goals. There's a lot of free training in that group. Jump over there, join us. You'll learn how to discover your purpose if you don't know it. Also, you need to walk in your purpose. When you discover it, what good is it if you're not walking in it? And I mean walking in it in service to others. You've got to serve in this earth. I don't care what your purpose is, it involves service of some kind, some form. And if you're not walking in service, you're not walking in your purpose. I'm just going to be blunt and honest here. You're not. The next thing that I want you to do is once you start walking in your purpose, and once you're going to start seeing what other people are doing, when you do that, I want to challenge you um, to not compare yourself. Do not compare with how you're walking in your purpose with how someone else is walking in their purpose. That will not serve you. It will not serve the people you're serving, and it will not serve the people you're comparing yourself to. How they walk in service has nothing to do with how you walk in service. Okay? Do it. Walk in your purpose, in service, and don't compare. The only person you should compare yourself to is who you were yesterday, and then you need to pull yourself up and live bigger, do better. The next thing that I want you to do is to push back. So when someone comes to you and says, you're not doing that right, or that's not right, that's not the way it should be, push back. If it's your purpose, you walk in it. You walk in it the way God has shown you to walk in it. You walk in service the way God has shown you to walk in service. Push back against those that come up against you and say, that's not the way it's done. Okay? I want you to promise me you're going to do this. I want to hear you're going to do this. And the fifth thing, this one is so important. And you don't need to get started. Don't do any of the other steps until you're committed to do this. And that is to get back up whenever you fall down. You find yourself back living a small life, stop it and start back. Okay? Don't just stop because you think, I can't do this. You can. If you were given a purpose by God, and you were walking in it, you can do this. I'm telling you, God does not give you a purpose, and God does not put you here to do something without giving you the skills to do it. You may need to hone those skills. You may need to take some training. There are many things you may need to do, but you are here for a purpose, and God's going to equip you to walk in it. So I want to go back over that real quick. So the first thing is you got to discover your purpose. If you don't know your life purpose, you're not living your life effectively, and you're going to live a small life. The next step to living a larger life is to walk in that purpose every single day when you get up. It's that saying, the devil needs to say, oh, goodness, she's awake. You need to be walking in your purpose that strongly, that directly, that it scares the enemy. Okay? The next thing is don't compare. Once you start walking in your purpose, don't you dare compare yourself to someone else. Don't do it. That's not productive to you, to the people you're serving, or even to the people you're comparing yourself to. The next thing is I want you to push back against those that are telling you that's not the way, that's not what needs to be done. You can't do that. There's going to be people that are going to come in your life, and they're going to can't, and they're going to should all over you. Don't listen to them. Push back against that. Push back against the mindset that's going to cause in you, and walk out your purpose the way you were intended to. And again, the last thing is to get back up when you fall down, because I hate to say it, we're going to fall. We're going to trip up. We're going to fall. And I posted this on my Facebook page and shared it to my group. I want people, if you see me living small, if you see me talking about myself in a small way, I want you to call me out. Tell me, nope, you're not doing it right. And if you give me permission, I'll call you out too. So I'd love to hear back from you. I'd love to hear what you think about what I had to say today. Again, I apologize for this voice. I know and I don't know what it sounds like to y'all, but I know what it sounds like to me. It's pretty rough. But I would love, love, love to help you walk in your purpose. Okay, that's one of the things I was put here for. I saw even more this weekend. I saw my purpose open up even more, and I'm excited about that. I have to tell y'all, I started to take today off. I'm tired. I've got a scratchy throat. I sound bad, and I really wanted to take today off, and I started to. And I realized that taking the day off was not the thing to do. The thing to do today is to start living larger. And that's what I'm committed to do. How about you? I see Lori says she wants to live a big and bold. She wants to live big and bold and helping others. That's great. That's what we all should strive to do. We're not put here on this world and given a life to live just for ourselves. I'm sorry. I hate to tell you that, but that's not what you're here for. It's not. And your purpose, when you find your purpose, you're going to see that there are so many ways and areas and people that you can be serving, and you need to be. You need to be doing that. You need to look beyond the smallness of where you are, the smallness of where you're living, and you need to get out there and live your life. I'm going to go now. I love y'all. More importantly, God loves you. You have a blessed day, and I'll talk with you later.